Hello, everybody. The day dawned dreary, drab, and raining over the Notre Dame campus here at South Bend, Indiana this morning. But at 9 o'clock this morning, the rain stopped. The sun came out. It's been peeking in and out of the clouds all morning long. But regardless of the weather here this afternoon, this is the day that we've all been waiting for. Meechigan versus Notre Dame in football. I don't know about you fans across the state of Michigan, but I can hardly wait for kickoff. I'm Bob Ufer, and I'm speaking to you from high on the western side of this colorful Notre Dame stadium, located in the heart of this beautiful Notre Dame campus. When we talk about that great Notre Dame coach, Knute Rockne, and that famous Four Horsemen team, the Four Horsemen of Notre Dame, and the tribute to these Notre Dame backs went something like this. Outlined against the blue October sky, the Four Horsemen rode again. In dramatic lore, they were known as famine, pestilence, destruction, and death. But those were only aliases Saturday afternoon. Their real names were Stuhlbrer, Miller, Crowley, and Lay. It's 27-26. This will be the last play of the ball game. Holding will be Tim Cagle, a quarterback. Kicking will be Harry Oliver, number 3. Michigan has 9 men up front. It's spotted. It's kicked. It's sent over in. And it is... It's good. Notre Dame wins. Notre Dame wins 30-29. Notre Dame wins 30-27. Notre Dame wins 29-27. Today, the Michigan Football Network has moved its microphones to one of the hotbeds of intercollegiate football, South Bend, Indiana, and we're right on the edge of the hole that Knute Rockne planned, dug, and built, and paid for as he started Notre Dame out on their glorious football pilgrimage with his fantastic football teams of the roaring golden 1920s. Yes, sir, Knute Rockne and Notre Dame are synonymous with football, and today the Fighting Irish put it all on the line. For the first time in 35 years against a team that has beaten Notre Dame 9 times in the 11 games played between these two great institutions. And who's the other school? You know cotton picking well who I mean. The team with the winningest tradition in the history of Big Ten football. The team with the winningest tradition in the history of Big Ten athletics. The team with the largest collegiate-owned football stadium in the world, and the only university in the entire nation that ranks among the top 10 schools in academics as well as in football over the past 10 years. That's right, the one and only University of Meechigan. Leach is back, throws the pass down into Marsh. Touchdown! Touchdown, Doug Marsh! Doug Marsh catches that ball in the Notre Dame end zone. Ricky Leach has caught Montana this afternoon for that old Heisman Award. It's downfield. It's intercepted by Michigan. He's down to the 40. He cuts into 35. And it's intercepted by Michigan's Jerry Meter. Got about stops the clock at the 27-yard line with 1:30 remaining. Hang on to your maize and dew fedoras. I tell you, Ole Miss is moving now. And it's caught there by Dunaway. It's caught there by Dunaway. Dunaway catches that pass. That Western Pennsylvania sophomore. 4-yard line. 4 yards away with 1:06 remaining. Hang on to your cotton picking kilohertz. What a football game. Oh, Fielding A. Joseph, you ever smiled down on your predecessor, Bo, George Patton Schembechler, you better do it now. And Knute Rockne's digging in on defense. Ricky Leach is back, and he's going to throw downfield to Clayton. He catches it, and it's a touchdown. Ralph Clayton catches a touchdown. God bless his cotton-picking Mason Blue Heart right along with Mike Hart. 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, and look at Bo Schembechler on the shoulders of his team, reminiscent of the Rose Bowl. And now Michigan has won 11 games over Notre Dame, while the Fighting Irish, with their great tradition, have won 4 over Michigan. And look at Bo Schembechler on the shoulders of his team, reminiscent of the Rose Bowl. Remember when Bo out there looked like Winston Churchill in the streets of London after VE Day? Boy, Bo's out there now, and look at those 95 players. They deserve today. They burned the midnight oil all week long. The players were diligent all week. Boy, have they been in meetings, have they been working hard, and it all paid off here this afternoon. And how does Robert Frost Ufer sum it all up? Just like this. the number one team in the country, met the Badgers with feet of clay. For Bo's Big Blue, for me, for you, 'twas a most disheartening day. But champions are never beaten. Bo's Big Blue machine came back to knock off the Irish of Notre Dame and get back on that number one track. 11 seconds, but wait a minute. Who's that sitting beside Coach Dan Devine? Why, it's George Burns. He's been sitting there throughout the ball game. George Burns has been sitting right here on the Notre Dame bench throughout the ball game. The clocks are going to continue here with 9 seconds remaining. And listen to the crowd bellow out. I believe that's all there is. There isn't any more. The final score, Meechigan 28, Notre Dame 14. And as we see George Burns, look at him. He's leaving the Notre Dame bench. He's winding his way through the crowd. He's looking for Bo Schembechler. He sees Bo. Look at him. George Burns and Bo Schembechler. They're smiling at one another. They're shaking hands. And old General Bo and George Burns go arm in arm toward the exit at the north end of this field, which only goes to prove football fans, even the gentleman upstairs at this point in history, believes that if you can't beat them, join them.